And here we have an Anki question. When should I get rid of Anki leeches? When do you suggest I get rid of leeches? I have a number of words in my Anki decks that come up as leeches. Some I suspend, but other words I really want to know, but feel like I never quite get there with them. I don't want to give up on them, but also am not sure if it's the best use of my time to try to keep learning them. This is from Embers.
Yeah, sometimes our brains are just not ready for information. And we don't really know why. I'm sure there are patterns. If we were to track this and look at everyone's leeches across everything, there would be some leeches that are more common than others. But we haven't done that analysis, so we don't know. But we have noticed that for whatever reason, some words just refuse to stick for some people. And it can be very frustrating when you're banging your head against that, saying I need to learn this word. This is a useful word that I want to use on a regular basis, and it is just not sticking. So there's basically two approaches that you can take to it. One of them is mnemonics. So creating a story around it, putting other information there, helping you to remember it, really investing an enormous amount of time and energy into crafting the context that allows you to remember it on an ongoing basis. Or the other approach is you're patient and you say, I'm going to come back to this in 3 months and try again. Because maybe my brain at that point will be ready for that information and it'll be easier to learn. We generally recommend the latter approach, where you give your brain the time to adapt more to the language and then come back to the leeches later when it should be easier for you to learn them and your brain is more ready for it. Just because that's that's a more energy efficient way to tackle the problem. Some people are nope, I need to drill this. I really, really need this word. So I'm going to create a mnemonics. I'm going to create context that allow me to remember it more
easily,
sufficiently, or more aggressively, more aggressive study of that leech in order to make it stick. So those are basically your two approaches. I would generally lean towards put them on hold for a month or two and then come back and try again.
Yeah, one of the phrases that we've used in some emails is that words are not rare Pokemon. It's not like you're going to never learn this word. You're going to come across it hundreds of times, probably thousands of times in your time with the language, and you will learn it. It's just at the beginning, it's taking a very large amount of your energy for the very small benefit of this one individual word. And then when it's time, it will absolutely make itself clear.
Yeah. And if it's something that's important, it will come up again. And if it doesn't come up again, it probably wasn't important. So there is a let it go, be free, and it'll come back in time when it's ready. And when you're ready for it. Just remember, it's a long process. There's so many words you need to learn, and if you're investing 10 times as much effort into one word, that means you could be learning 10 other words in place of that one word. Exactly. So it's generally more effective to just focus on the things that are low-hanging fruit, that are easy to understand, easy to learn, easy to absorb, and then when you are ready for it, that word will also be easy to absorb.
Hey, as you know, there's a lot of language learning advice out there, which can make it kind of overwhelming and difficult to actually get going on your own learning. If you feel like you're struggling to figure out language learning, you're not alone. It's an extremely complicated process with tons of different steps. If you're looking for a step-by-step guide to create the perfect language learning routine for you, then you have to check out our new course. We spent thousands of hours designing a simple and straightforward process that you can use to create your own personalized language routine that actually works. We understand that every learner is different and that you have to roll with the punches and adapt. Every day for 30 days, I walk you through everything you need to know to build an effective learning routine, no matter your circumstances. We give you the advice and resources you need to ensure your success, so you don't have to waste time looking for stuff to do and can focus on learning. And if any questions do come up, don't worry. We are always there to answer any questions and clear up confusion. And it's all backed by our 90-day, no questions asked, money-back guarantee. If, for whatever reason, something's not quite working for you, we insist you get every penny back. It's time for you to stop wishing that you could learn a second language. It's time to become the master of your language learning journey. Check out the link below to get instant access and start your journey today.